Hey guys, how are you? It's Heather, and I am here showing you how I make my little fairy baby. These are all special order, and they're for a baby shower. And they're all little fairy babies. These happen to be the butterfly fairies, and I'm working on my little garden fairies, which I think are adorable. It's got a little, but look like little marble garden fairies. I'm so excited. You have no idea. I've been working really hard on these, so I'm really happy to be making them and showing you guys how I made them. Now, if you look, this is the blanket, the bottom blanket. I took my stamps and I stamped and imprinted my design for my little bottom blanket. And I did the same thing. Reach around here. This blanket, it's the little baby feet. I've already pre-made all of my elements. My little pillow that looks like flowers because it's a little garden fairy. I have the rattle that looks like a flower. I have the wings that I've pre-made that look like little leaves. And then I have my little garden flower that is all pre-made, all taken care of. It takes a little bit of time to make all of the different pieces, so I went ahead and did that ahead of time. Now I'm going to use my water as a glue so that I can put my pieces together. And the first step is to glue the bottom of the baby. Now look, it even has little toes. Its little hair, which I'll paint later. Its little face. It's got little fingers. Oops, sorry, you're not in frame. Little fingers. Now, first things first, I'm going to give it a pacifier, which I need to take this over here. And I have these little pre-made flowers, and I break them to turn into little pacifiers for the fairy babies. Fix the baby's nose. Okay. And then I'm going to give this baby golden hair. So I have a little gold on my brush. And I'm going to brush on my hair. And there's my little baby ear. Do you see that cute little ear? I like to use the dry pigments on the hair because I think it goes into the little creases of the hair best. See the cute little baby hair? Now I'm going to dust gold on the body just a little to give it some shimmer because it is a fairy. And dust the actual hair. There we go. And next up is to put the water on the bottom of the baby. position the baby just like so and make sure it's making contact with its little blanket. Its little face is so cute. Do you see that? Now all of this is made of soap. There we go. So the next step, I'll put the I'll put the blanket on. And if you see, here's the blanket. And I start by positioning it and seeing where my little folds will be from the blanket. Bring the baby. And the good thing about the soap dough is it's pliable, so it's movable. And then I'll go in and paint the back of the baby with the water. You don't need much, just enough to make it sticky. And I'm also going to paint the back of the blanket. You guys can see that. And then slide it back on, kind of press it into place. And I'm leaving a gap right here for the little wings. And I'm pressing all of the pieces of the blanket into place. A really cute idea for a gender reveal would be to have me make the blanket removable. And so that way, when you take it off, there's a diaper underneath that's the gender reveal color. We can all thank my dad for that idea. He is a creative man. If you look, there's it. If I have any little spaces, move it around. I'll spritz it with a little bit of alcohol. Alcohol doesn't really make it disintegrate the way that water would, just to smooth out my edges and to make the blanket look like it's folded over. There we go. Next up is to take just a teeny tiny bit of water, put it on the baby's back, and take our wings and press them in and on, just like so. And then I'll use my tool to kind of position them and press them together to make them do what I want them to do. And to smooth it out. And there are the little wings. Just like so. Okay, for the pillow, I think I'm going to put it right here. Oops. You can see how that looks. And I'll place it right here next to the baby. And we'll kind of press it in a bit and use my tools to smooth it in and around. That's the pillow. If it's not sticking, I can always take my water and slide it in like this and barely press it down to press it into place. Same goes for the little rattle. Put it right here, get it wet and press it into place. Just like that. And then the last step is my little flower that I made. And we wet that on the back as well. And we can put it here, we can put it here. I think I'm going to put it right there, just like so. And it's still pliable because I just made the flower. And there you have it. And then the next step would be to spray it with alcohol to smooth out all the bits. I dry my paintbrush that has the water on it, or you can use a separate paintbrush, and smooth out all my little bits and pieces and edges. And I added the gold, but I don't know if the gold's enough. So I think I'm going to take a little bit of green glitter and I'm going to take a paper towel to cover the baby because he already has his gold on him, and just sprinkle just a bit of the green glitter over. Oh, that was a lot. More than intended. Oh, no, that actually turned out great. That's on the flower, see? And then we have just that little bit of sparkliness to go with our pretty little baby. And here we have it. Our garden fairy, our flower fairy, and then I'm going to make water fairies too. I think they're so cute. This one and this one. So there's the pretty little fairy babies, you guys. I hope you enjoyed watching me make one. I'll see you soon. This is Heather from H&P Artistry, wishing you luck, love, and a really great day. Bye, guys.